Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So to start off this video, to start off this channel, I thought I would do the 21 question makeup check that Allie Glines created relatively recently. And please excuse the sweating at the moment, it's really quite hot at the moment, we're in the middle of summer, and I haven't got the aircon on or any of the fans because the microphones will pick them up. And I'm not sure to what extent they'll pick them up and whether I can actually cancel it out or not. I probably can, but I didn't want to try it in this video. Okay, so the first question, what is the oldest makeup product in your collection? This one's rather embarrassing. As I said, I started performing 20 years ago, and when I was looking for makeup 20 years ago, we were using different products, and there was a product back then. I know that highlighters are a relatively recent thing, but in 1999, I bought this highlighter stick. As you can see, I've used all of it. It's by a brand called Max Factor, which you can't see because it's actually off the label. And I keep it because it's the most amazing highlighter ever, and I would like to find a dupe for it. So I can try and swatch it. I mean, it doesn't look like anything particularly spectacular on camera. It's just a 20-year-old highlighter. But to me, it was really important. And you can see that I haven't even got the bottom of the component. It's completely gone. So it lives in a sort of special place in my makeup graveyard. Okay, so 2. What is your most recent makeup purchase? I had to think about this one. I think I bought during the Sephora sales, the only big Natasha Denona palette that I was missing was the cranberry palette. Oops, which you can't see. And I suspect that this is reversed. I'll have to sort that out. And also the Fenty Cream Gloss Bomb. Now, when I reviewed this for Instagram, I said that I didn't really like it, that it wasn't, I don't know, I didn't like it as much as I like the Gloss Bomb, but then I use it all the time. So, and it's really, really beautiful. Excuse me using the monitor as a mirror. So it's just a tiny bit, just in the center of the lips, and it's gorgeous. Like, it's really gorgeous. Okay, so what is the first makeup product you ever used? There was my mother's makeup. So my mum had some eyeshadow palettes. She was a belly dancer, and she was, well, not a professional dancer, but she was a competitive dancer in ballroom and belly dancing. So she had a lot of makeup, and I suppose my love of stage has come from there. But she had these 2 makeup palettes that were white, about yay big. They had 3 shadows in each. One of them had greens, and they were olive greens, and the other one had a silver, a bronze, and a gold. And I only recently threw them out because I thought they were a bit old and a bit horrible, and I regret it because they were also really, really cool. They also had a piece of foam in the top just to protect the shadows themselves, and they were absolutely gorgeous. But in terms of what I actually wore on stage, the first products I can remember would be the Max Factor pancake. Little round sort of makeup thing that you use the triangular sponges and got them wet and put them on, and put about 10 layers of makeup on that was 3 shades too dark because the lights washed you out, like really washed you out. So you think that these lights wash you out. Stage spotlights, terrible. So you have to wear sort of really bright lip. So that brings me to the next one that I remember. I had a Yardley brand. They don't even make makeup anymore. But I had a Yardley brand red lipstick, and I loved it. And it's all gone. But all of these products are completely panned. Like, I'd use them completely up because we were using them every night for stage, taking it off if we did a matinee, and then putting it back on again for another stage performance. So what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd see if I can find some of the photos from my early stage days and show you the makeup. They're not particularly good photos. We didn't have iPhones, we didn't have particularly good cameras, but I do have a few that I think I can pop up on the screen. Okay, 4. What is a makeup trend that you used to love but now you hate? Baking. when I first decided that makeup was a good thing, I decided that baking was also a good thing, and I covered my whole face with powder. And yes, the makeup didn't move, but it was absolutely horrible and it didn't suit me. I'm turning 40 in a month, and yeah, putting that much powder, particularly under my eyes, turned out to be a really bad idea. And I, along the same vein, really like concealers. I tend to try and keep my concealer pretty much the same colour as my foundation nowadays. I'd like my face to sort of match itself rather than being really overly bright in those areas. Alright, what is a makeup trend that you used to hate but now you love? And this one's really hard because as I say, I'm a stage performer. I think all makeup trends have their place. And in terms of wearing makeup out, wearing makeup to work, I don't. I wear makeup to sing, I wear makeup to perform, I wear makeup on camera. So for me, all makeup trends are valuable. But in terms of something that I never used to do for myself, feather brows, soap brows. So soap brows are a thing that I have gradually become attached to and I've gradually started to embrace. There's a child over there. Okay. We'll get back to it. Shall we get back to it? Allie? So next question. What is your favourite step in your makeup routine? And it's always going to be eyeshadow, because eyeshadow is where you have the potential to be the most creative. It's where the most exciting. My 5-year-old just ran off with the pants I was wearing earlier. I have no idea why. I'll go and ask him in a minute. Sorry, I'm filming, but I do have my door open and I do have children wandering in and out and cats wandering in and out because I can't not have an ear on them even if there's somebody else in the house supervising. So my favourite step in my makeup routine has always been eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is where you can be creative. It's where there are so many different trends and so much to learn and so many things you can do. And so the graphic eyeliner trends, the really, really bright eye colours, I love all of those. What is a makeup product that you can't live without? And as I say, I don't wear makeup on a daily basis, so in my case, there probably isn't anything I can't live without, but what I would have said much earlier in my life is lip gloss or my now deceased highlighter stick, which I used to put everywhere. Like I put it here and I put it here and I put it on my lips. This is before we had highlighter as sort of a major thing, so I had no idea where it was actually supposed to go. So it would also go on lids, and I would just wear it to uni and wear it around. I really liked it, and I usually put some glitter on as well. I had glitter in a little lipstick container thing, and glitter and highlighter. Didn't wear mascara, didn't wear anything else. And I usually wear some lip gloss, but yeah. So if I had to choose anything, it would be highlighter. Okay. 8. What sparked your love for makeup? And I talked about this in the beginning in my introduction. 3 years ago when I started my Facebook page, which is doing quite well. I mean, it's got 25,000 followers at the moment, and I mean, some of my videos have a decent number of views, so obviously people are interested. And interestingly, the video that has the most views at the moment, I think it's sitting at 6.4 million views, has what I would say is the most atrocious makeup I have ever done. And I'll put a photo of it up here because it's so spectacularly bad that I think you need to see it. Okay. What is the worst makeup look you've ever done? As I say, I will put it up here so you can have a see it. It's in a song called Greenfinch and Linnet Bird by Stephen Sondheim, and I was going like me, my 37-year-old self, was going based on the stuff that I'd learned 20 years ago for my 20-year-old face for a stage. So as in where you're expecting people to be 50 metres back from you and have massive, massive, massive stage spotlights on you that just completely wash you out. And so we had like really dramatic ways of doing our eyes. We'd only use a couple of colours, and I was using a sponge tip applicator, and it was appalling. What is your favourite makeup look you've ever done? And there'll be two. One I did with the e.l.f. Bite Size, the Acai palette, the blue one. Loved the look. Disliked the palette immensely. I really don't like the blue one. Love the others. Blue I had trouble with. And the other one is one I did with the Pat McGrath Celestial Divinity palette with the olive greens on the lid. So I'll pop up a couple of photos so you can see them, but they would be my two favourite. What is your favourite drugstore eyeshadow product? What is your favourite drugstore makeup product? Not eyeshadow product. I don't know. I would say lip products. I think NYX lip liners. But honestly, I wear a drugstore foundation. It's behind me, but I actually wear the Maybelline Radiant Urban Cover. I just lost my monitors. That was weird. Maybelline Radiant Dream something. I will put a photo of it on the screen because it's behind me, but I really like that foundation. What is your favourite splurge product? And I think that's probably obvious. Eyeshadow. I spend a lot on eyeshadow. Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona will eat up a lot of funds quickly. And probably I don't need as much as I have. What is your most repurchased makeup product? Now, this is obviously before all of the controversy with Hourglass, but my most repurchased product is these, the ambient lighting powders. And you can see I've hit pan there. This is I cleaned this not that long ago. This is the holiday release from 2018. Goodness. And I've actually taken the blushes out. I've depotted the blushes because they were, blushes you just don't use much, so I've actually popped them in a Z palette so I remember to use them. And I'm just basically just using the last of these two powders and the bronzer. But yeah, I mean, these are the things I've repurchased the most. I've got multiple of them. And now I'm feeling a bit funny about the brand. I'm not sure whether I actually want to endorse them or not, which is a little bit concerning. So yeah, but at the moment they are my most repurchased product. And just ignore the back. I used a candle to depot it, and I think I regret it because I like the packaging and now I've kind of ruined it. Anyway, but having said that, I've used the blushes a lot since they've been in the Z palette, so that's been really good. What is your earliest makeup memory? Earliest stage makeup memory is Radigore in 1998, 1997. Oh my goodness. And that was when I was officially taught stage makeup. I'm so confused about the years. And my first childhood memory would be of me getting a makeup kit for Christmas, you know, the ones that you just buy in the toy store, that have sort of a couple of eyeshadows, lipsticks that all join together, all of that sort of stuff, and I don't remember what else was in it. But I made myself up as a doll to go to the supermarket and basically had circles here, and I've used the lipstick on my eyes. Again, done the highlighting thing. I really liked highlighter, even when I didn't have highlighter. But I don't have photos because it was a long time ago and nobody thought to just take photos of everything on a daily basis like we do now. What is your favourite what is your favourite place to shop for makeup? And my favourite place would be Mecca in Australia. So Mecca is sort of a cross between Ulta and Sephora, I guess, if you're looking at a US equivalent. They have Urban Decay, Stila, Hourglass, Smashbox, Kevin Aqua, NARS. I'm just trying to think what other brands they have, but they have, and I mean, they've got the standard Estee Lauder, Anastasia, Beverly Hills, etc. So they've got a lot of makeup and a lot of skincare, and they have fantastic customer service, like just brilliant customer service. They pretty much always, during the pandemic, we had a couple of days delay, but they're pretty much always next day delivery. So if you suddenly say, I've run out of eye cream, you can order it and have it on your doorstep the next day, and it's guaranteed, and it will be correct. Whereas Sephora, not so much. Okay, so what is the most underrated product you own? And I didn't get it out, but the most underrated product that I own would be the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. It's just amazing in terms of just something to pop on every day. I usually just pop that on. I pop a little bit of the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer in the shade Medium Beige, and I'm good to go. So yeah, but I really love that product. It looks like skin. I'm getting a bit older now. It evens up. I'm getting a bit older. Getting a lot older. It's what happens. But it evens out your skin, and it's an oil, so I actually find it doesn't dry me out. What is the most overrated product that you own? Now, please don't, you can't cancel me because I'm not a thing. Please don't cancel me in spirit for this. But I don't like the Maybelline Fit Me in the loose powder. And it's because it's really cakey on me. I think I've got really dry skin. I've got quite old skin. Mature skin. I'm not old. 40 is not old. And it's certainly a good time to start getting into makeup. So, not old. Wear glitter. It's all good. But, yeah, I didn't like the Maybelline Fit Me. And I also don't like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. So, it has been used quite a lot. Oh, it's all backwards. I'm really going to have to fix that. But I cleaned it. That's what I'm trying to say. I cleaned it. It's been used lots and I cleaned it. But I just find that the colours all get muddy on me, and I'm not really sure why. And every time I end up using it, I end up looking like I've got a black eye, basically. I mean, I love the colours. I love how they swatch. I mean, this pink is just gorgeous. So, I don't know if you can even see that. There's a purple in there that is stunning and is so reflective and beautiful, and I just don't like it. Okay. What is a discontinued makeup product that you wish it would come back? Well, my Max Factor highlighter stick. I really want this to come back. I really liked this. And I've not found anything that even comes close. I've got so many highlighter sticks. I've got so many highlighters. I've got so many cream highlighters. Nothing comes close. And I can't show you, I won't show you on my face because now that I think about it, I might have bought it in 1997 because I think I bought this when I was doing Radical. So it's a bit older than I said. So yeah, we're not putting it on the face, but I wish that would come back. Where do you go for makeup inspiration? I go to YouTube and I go to Instagram, and that's about it. And occasionally just search makeup looks on the web just to see what people have done and see what I can sort of do and what colours work and what colours don't. But I watch a lot of people that maybe use a little bit more coloured eyeshadow, a bit more dramatic looks, as I say, camera. So Angelica Nyquist, Angelica Nyquist. Okay, I've butchered that. Never mind. Hopefully she will never see this video and never tell me that that was a completely atrocious pronunciation of her name. But I love the eye looks that she does. Annette's Makeup Corner, again, looking at really dramatic, really colourful eyes. What do you hope to see less of in makeup's future? That is a difficult question for me. But honestly, pastels and one shadow eyeshadow looks, I don't like them. Particularly on me, particularly as on my face shape, I really don't like pastels. But that is me. And there are some people that I admit that they look absolutely beautiful on, and I really love it. So it's very difficult to say that I would like a trend to go away when I honestly think there are people that it works on. Everything works on someone. But the other trend that I really didn't like is the Instagram brow. It was okay on Instagram, but we had a couple of girls who would wear it to work, and it was just the most bizarre thing. You'd just wander around and all you'd see was eyebrows. And they'd have completely full coverage foundation, have everything perfect. They just look so amazing. These are people who are really talented, really, really talented. And they'd have these thick block brows. And yeah, it was always a bit of a shock. And the last question, what do you hope to see more of in makeup's future? And I think dramatic eye looks, dramatic, colourful, deep, dark eye looks. Sultry eye looks, and collaborations with gaming company like World of Warcraft, so Blizzard. I would like to see a collab with World of Warcraft. I'd like to see more recognition of people who are perhaps a bit more nerdy and spend their days rating and talking to people online and doing all of those things that maybe are a little bit less associated with makeup. Anyhow, that brings me to an end to the questions. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I hope that I've managed to actually edit it appropriately and get it up, and that the lighting actually works, and that things sound okay. This is my first speaking video of this type. I think I did film a sort of Get Ready With Me a while ago, but it was kind of just an off-the-cuff thing. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. Please stay safe, please stay well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!